this is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, and I'm Stacy, and today is Quick Tip Tuesday, and I'm going to show you guys how we have summer tea here on the Off Grid homestead. Okay guys, so I'm getting ready to make some tea. When Doug and I first moved down here, before we moved here, we always used to have hot tea every day. But of course we had air conditioning. We don't have air conditioning and it's hot, so we miss having our tea. So what I decided to do is I would start making these, little mixtures of herbs and tea and things that we have. And what I did was, which was very helpful, is I got a lot of people bring me jars and bottles all the time. So as you can see here, these are old, actually tea bottles that I had a friend give me a whole case of, and they're wonderful. I use them and I reuse them. They have great lids on them, and you can find all these bottles. They're making a lot more bottles that you can get at the stores now with drinks in them, and save them and reuse them. And then what I do is I make different types of flavors. I usually don't like my tea flavored all the time, so I'll make Doug, he has his with honey, and I don't use honey on mine. So if you have people in your family that like, have different tastes, then you can kind of mix and match and make different ones. Everyone can have their own bottle that you reuse and you make it. So I periodically try to make this tea. So what I do generally for me all the time is I get a container and I'll brew my tea. This is just green tea, spearmint leaves, and then a nice nub of ginger that I've cut up in here, and I let it steep. And then when it's done, I'll go ahead and I will pour it in my bottles. Doug could have the same thing. I'll just add honey to his, and I just put it in the bottle once it's done. Shake it up, put it in the icebox refrigerator, and then you have a great drink to have for later. Now let me show you some mixtures that I make and I really enjoy. Right here I have some lavender, some dried lavender. Black tea and lavender go excellent together. So I like to do the black tea and the lavender, and you can put a lemon in there. Once it's done brewing, you can stick it in your little bottle. So these three go good together. If you don't like lemon, just do the black tea and the lavender with honey, and it's awesome. Another one that is excellent here, you can do chamomile, hibiscus, put a green tea with it, and even a mint. Mint is good to put in any of them, really. You can do if you want. If you don't like mint, then don't do it. Hibiscus is good by itself. Hibiscus and lime. So all these things is wonderful. I like to pick a couple things that go with a lot. The ginger root, you can mix and match with all these, but these are staples that I have. I always, I like to grow the chamomile, if you have your hibiscus, the lavender, all these things, the lime, the lemon, all the different mint leaves. You have your spearmint and your peppermint. All these are just great to mix and go ahead. And then I go ahead and I put it in an ice box, and I have a refreshing drink. It's great. Sweeten it with maple syrup, with honey. So that's the thing. Everybody makes teas. Everyone does it. I know you guys know that. But I really like putting them in the bottles like this, so everyone can have their own little kind of tea. And they'll last quite a few days in the refrigerator. So, just a little quick tip Tuesday for you guys. I'm going to enjoy my tea, and I'll go get Doug's out of the icebox, and we're going to have a nice drink because it's getting kind of warm here on the homestead. So this is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, and I'm Stacy, and I will see you guys later.